a judge, not just a regular judge, a chief judge, decided, according to the GBI, to rob somebody. Yeah, a judge robbed somebody. And then when confronted about the robbery, the judge then threatens violence against the person who says, you need to stop robbing me. Put up his picture full mass here. All right, only in Georgia. This is from a place called Tattnall County, Georgia. You're looking at the chief magistrate judge, Eddie Anderson, 70 years of age. Chief Judge Anderson has been charged with threatening and robbery. Let me give you the background. The GBI, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, arrested a Southeast Georgia judge accused of threatening a person after stealing produce from their garden. There's more. The GBI arrested Tattnall County Chief Magistrate Judge Eddie Anderson on Monday. He's charged with terroristic threats and violation of oath by a public officer. The GBI said the incident reportedly happened on June 22nd. Tattnall County Sheriff Kyle Sapp requested the GBI investigate the judge after a person came forward. Let's put up a picture of the sheriff. So here's what's happening so far. The sheriff gets a credible complaint that the chief magistrate judge of that county is committing theft, is committing robbery. Instead of investigating the judge himself because of their close relationship, he decides to call in the state investigative agency known as the GBI. The GBI, they then conduct their investigation, and they find that not only did this judge likely commit robbery, but also decided to threaten the individuals who own the garden. The homeowner allegedly called Anderson to discuss the garden thefts. That's when the GBI said Judge Anderson made violent threats in the presence of other witnesses. Well, I mean, hell, he's a chief judge. Anderson, the judge, then turned himself in and was released on a signature bond according to the GBI. The GBI said the investigation is complete and will be given to prosecutors. Now, this is a nuance for the Georgia Bureau of Investigation that people need to be aware of. The GBI, they do not indict, they do not prosecute. They basically do investigations and they will relay that information directly to the prosecuting authority. So that's how they typically do it. So this is not abnormal for them to say we have concluded the investigation and we're now turning over our findings to the prosecutor. It will be interesting to note because a lot of dynamics here. Number one, when the judge got arrested, it was a judge appointed by this judge that gave him a signature bond, number one. Number two, another dynamic that's interesting is the fact that even though this has been on record as far as a judge perhaps committing robbery, there does not seem to be a push in the local community for this chief judge to resign, even though the actions are substantial enough where the sheriff believed there was merit to the accusation. The GBI believed there was merit to the accusation. And I think now the prosecution is going to believe there is merit to the accusation that this judge in fact committed robbery and also decided to threaten physical harm against the individual he robbed. Quite fascinating. But once again, this gives you a glimpse into, let's say, rural town corruption. Do you think this was the judge's first time utilizing his position, his privilege, his authority to do something extreme? I don't think so. He's 70 years of age. I think he's been doing this for a long time. I think he was shocked that anybody decided to hold him accountable. All right, thoughts?
Yeah, no, absolutely disgusting. He needs to be fired immediately. But this man had so much energy to threaten someone. He could have taken all that energy and gone to the store and got his own groceries and his own produce. All that power you have, you can ask somebody to go get you some fruit from the store. And it's just, you made a really good point. Like, this is probably not the first time he has abused and misused his power and authority. And it's, again, I would like to see more action from the community but most importantly, action from those people who are in positions of power to make this man resign or fire him and disbar him from his position. That is absolutely ridiculous, and it should have never escalated to that point.
Yeah. We're gonna follow this story because it will be interesting to see exactly how this unfolds, given the fact that he is the chief magistrate judge of that jurisdiction.